What's up, guys? This is my first video in a long time, or should actually just be my second video. This video is basically my experience so far in the Army, about 5 months in. I'm still in training, actually, surprisingly, because I'm a 25 series, 25 hotel, and our AIT is 5 months long, and basic training is 2-ish months long. About 2.5 months because it's 10 weeks. Speaking of basic, I went to basic training in Fort Jackson. And if you know where 25 series are, you're going to Fort Gordon for 25 series. When you leave basic, it's like, for me personally, I was in an Airbnb with my wife and my mom, my brother, the whole family. And it was cool. It was good for the first fucking 12 hours. And then it got boring. And I felt like I had been so used to being told what to do every portion of the day. I got there for that weekend and I didn't know what to do. And it just felt weird. I felt out of place. So I graduated that Thursday and left that Thursday. I called my company here and said, hey, I just graduated. What time do you want me to report? Because my orders said Friday afternoon or Friday morning or something like that. But when I called them, they said Sunday afternoon, 12 o'clock. I get here, some of my friends are already here because they're GOV, meaning they had to get bussed over here because they had no family to bring them here. When you're GOV, you bus out at like 3 in the morning after basic, FYI. So you're not getting any sleep. Yeah, I got here. Some of my friends were already here, so they helped me move into my room. This is not my original room. We had to move because platoon integrity. Actually on the 5th floor right now, the highest floor. And they don't let you use the stairs. They don't let you use the elevator. We're on the 5th floor. Here, let me show you. So yeah, you basically gotta walk upstairs fucking 5 times a day if you're doing anything. If you're staying in your room, but shoot, that's up to you. Yeah, you get here. You in process, takes about a few days to a week, depending on, just depends on what's going on. Yeah, you start PT and then school. It changed right before I got here. So they were doing night classes, but now they're doing day classes. So you do like a regular school day. Actually a little bit shorter than a regular school day, like a high school day or elementary school, whatever school. It's really boring, and it gets worse. Like you always want to hear like, oh, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It gets worse here. Like once you are here for like 8 weeks, you're like, oh yeah, I'm 2 months here, like flying by. But then like you got to realize you have 12 more weeks. This is my 11th week. Start of my 11th week today, and I still got 9 weeks. So it's kind of demotivating, but it is what it is. You need to start working on your phase up stuff so you have more privileges. If you don't, you'll be doing detail. Yeah, but one of the perks about being here really is the DFAC is better. It gets repetitive, but you guys should know that by basic training to now, you'll figure out. DFAC gets real repetitive, but like I said, once you phase up though, they got Panda Express, Domino's. They have basically most things that you want at this place. You can eventually go off base once you hit your 11th week and you phase up to 6+. So I'm actually eligible to go off base now, but I got to do my phase up requirements to 6+. Some places, I don't know about all places, but here it's phase 5, 6, and 6+. Phase 5s is when you don't have no privileges. You can't wear your civilian clothes. You got to wear OCPs or PTs. No matter where you go, you can't go to the gym. Can't go eat at places for your first 3 weeks, and then you phase up. And once you're at 6, it's like you don't really need to get to 6+, but if you want to go off post, you do. The drill sergeants are a lot more relaxed here. They're not as uptight. Like basic, you quite literally have a drill sergeant breathing down your neck at all times. Here, it's more of like an inconvenience, like you can't go all day without seeing them because they're at the CQ desk, but you can go the majority of your day without seeing them. You do a lot of simulations. For 25 hotels, you're gonna do a lot of online simulations of your thing. Okay, you're gonna have TCNs, JNNs, HICCLOS, everything. It's all really outdated though, so it's like, are we really learning something valuable? My friends are graduated. A lot of them are graduated AIT, and a lot of them have moved on to their unit already. However, me, I haven't even gotten my projections for my orders yet, which I probably won't get them for another 3 weeks, which is kind of sad. It gets straight out basic, you're like, this is the shit, man. This is the best thing since sliced bread. And then, like I said, you get here, you're here for a few weeks, it's gonna get boring really fast. You just gotta live by week, not day by day, because in school, you're just sitting down looking at a computer all day. The days go by really slow, but from Monday to Friday, you're like, it's already Friday? What the heck? You're gonna run into a lot of people. You're gonna make friends. See, I made actually quite a few good friends here. You're gonna find people you don't like. You're gonna see people with battle booze or whatever you wanna call them. You're gonna see people getting Article 15s. So when you're doing 25 hotel, you're moving from like one school hall to the next. And we've been doing the networking portion. So like the subnetting, you know, all that good stuff. And towards the end of that, you're gonna be like a bunch of simulations. Depending on your class and your teacher, you're gonna go out and do some hands-on equipment stuff, which is pretty engaging. That's about the only thing I enjoy. I can't speak from experience on the next hall because I haven't been. Really, you wanna try to stay disciplined, but if you can get away with some things, get away with them, or else you're just gonna be straight up miserable. Do the right thing, but don't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go out here and do drugs and stuff, but like, I'm not telling you guys to skip PT or anything, but PT at 4:20 in the morning sucks, okay? And stomach might hurt one day. You know what I'm saying? What are they gonna say? You can't go to the bathroom? I don't know. There's a bunch of competitions here, so do that. Volunteer for stuff. Tomorrow I volunteered for a 7-mile ruck, 7 in the morning. They have off-base runs typically. Oh, a big one. Don't be like me. Do not spend a lot of money here. I bought a $2,000 PC. Not worth it. Just go to the gym. It's not worth it. You're gonna get bored. It gets boring, especially when you've been doing nonstop in basic, and then you get here and it's like, you get off school, lay on this good old bed, take good naps, get up and it's like, well, now what do I do? You get sufficient sleep, and it's not like how in basic it's like, wake the frick up, blah, 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 blah. You know, you just kind of do things at your own pace for the most part. You have like bus formation, don't miss the bus to school. You eat. They give you times to eat, so it's not like we're all going to the DFAC, let's go. But actually, hold on, let me go back on that. During school hours, like you're at school, you're gonna march over to the DFAC depending on where you're at. So it's different for everybody, but my company, we march over to the DFAC. So that's about the only time you're gonna be marching anywhere to the DFAC and back and stuff. You don't really march here. Overall, Fort Gordon's not that bad. I mean, if you're watching this in basic, it's much better than basic. You might be a little bit more bored here than basic. You don't have fire guard much. That's a pro, because we had 6-man fire guard in basic. It's a lot better here, I'm not gonna lie. My main tip is to keep yourself occupied or you're gonna go crazy here. I promise you, because you're here for 5 months. You can only do so much, but yeah, definitely look forward to this experience. I'm not one to really make videos about the Army, and I'm probably not gonna make much more videos about the Army because I don't want this to be my only personality. Yeah, so don't expect too much content on the Army. Don't expect too much content in general, to be honest, until I leave here. But in the future, I did buy a Toyota Starlet GT Turbo, if you know what that is. It's a really cool car. I haven't been able to drive it yet because it's back home. And I just bought a turbo for it. So look forward to car content in the future when I get to my unit. Unless it's in Korea, because then you can't drive your car. And half the time you can't even bring your family. But good luck. If you're shipping out to basic, good luck. Fort Jackson is a blast. You're gonna have shitty people no matter what, so just enjoy it while you can. Anywhere else, I can't speak on it, but good luck.